afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, amazing Propagandacaster from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. We're off here to a 1 vs 1 on Angoville in the north. It is Hero, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, the American dream. Taking on the role here of the 2nd Armored Division versus south, it is Greedyfox, fighting for the Oberkommand West, Germany, Deutschland. Taking on the role here of the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision with Grand Offensive. We got their double infantry and Panzerlehr bulletins, with obviously Panzerlehr smoke bombs, Sturmgewehrs, Panzer Commander, and the Command Tiger there versus Airborne rifle and recon support. There were triple infantry, so an emphasis on Airborne troops and Pathfinders here for Hero. We got Racing saying westwards, Rob scored out the thing eastwards for Hero, and we got Greedyfox here with a double punch for the start. Very interesting build here for the Oberkommand West. Usually you see, if they go for Grand Offensive, they're usually going for, like, a couple of them, usually after they get in full start. But the Greedyfox here is aggressively committing to a Panzer heavy strategy, at least so far here, indicating he clearly intends to, I think, transition into more, well, something a bit more explosive with them, I guess. Since initially Panzerlehr are a bit weaker than Volksgrenadiers, of course, once you get them upgraded with, say, G for the Feast, they do pack a bit more of a punch, plus they get a 6th man, so in that way they do become better. But the trick is getting there, and usually that's why most players are hesitant to commit to a Panzerlehr heavy strategy. But clearly Greedyfox here does not play by that book. Meanwhile, then we can see that quickly Hero has diverted away from the west towards the east, just going to stick there. He could try and fight here, but decided he's got better places to be that involves less Germans shooting at his men there with their K90Ks and the Sturmgewehr 44. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and press that bell button. And you can also, donate or pledge on Patreon. The links to support me that way. Links in the description. Back to our regular scheduled programming here. We got a 3rd Panzer squad on the way here for Greedyfox. 3rd Rifle squad on the way there for Hero. Again, pretty rare to see an Oberkommand player go that heavily into the Panzerlehrs, which certainly makes this already a bit interesting. And there you go, Doctrine chosen here for Hero. It is Airborne, so a Panzerlehr heavy Grand Offensive strategy versus Airborne troops. Not really what you'd expect to see, but that'll be interesting. We'll have to see how much he makes use of it. If he makes use of the paratroopers, that could make things even more interesting. In these tail pods being seized, the rifle and the rear echelons moving up westwards here, going to try and threaten here the rear lines of Greedyfox, and there we go. He immediately commits to counter-attack. Panzer's leading the way. Sturmpan is following up here. Rifle quickly doubling back to pop into the house. Be a bit of a nuisance. It's going to be a bit tricky here for him to immediately clear it out. Of course, he can attack from here or here, where there's fewer windows available. That way, it becomes harder for Hero's rifle inside the building to defend. Rifle squad there in the north could also threaten from in the north. But there he goes. Going to look to tap himself sides, but tech there for Greedyfox. And I'm guessing we got the same thing going on for Hero as well. We got Panzer squad on the east side. Large coming in to try and take advantage of the flank in the building to then flank the Germans doing it. Sturmpan is closing in, since obviously up close they do more damage. There you go. Hero though quickly falls out, trying to bait him into maybe going to the broadside, then quickly popping. Nope, decides to try and just get out of there. Decides, in this case, that it would probably not be of much use in fighting engagement. You could end up suffering more than you actually do in terms of damage to Greedyfox. So, interesting decision making there by Hero, and I think he might probably make the right call there. Seizing the eastern victory point. Rieson's got the point here. In the west, we've got Rifle ground the point here. Panzer squad might likely move into counter-attack, and there we go, track up, Battlefield headquarters here for Greedyfox, with an emphasis again on the infantry, then particularly becomes larger in size. You do want medics out here, particularly also until you get the munitions for the recon packages. So, Battlefield headquarters here, very straightforward pick here for Greedyfox, very simple there. We got the lieutenant out here for Hero, his rear is pushed back by the Panzerlehr on the east side. In the west, Sturmpioneer catching Rifle squad here by the carve point. One man dead on both sides, and there you go, quickly falling back the Sturmpan. Could have tried to rush in there, thinking actually beat the rifle there up close to the Sturmpan. In this case, Greedyfox decides he's not that greedy. Eastern point then being seized by the Panzerlehr. Find out about Panzerlehr. It was basically just a title. It was sort of a slightly nicer title for Panzergrenadiers. Initially, it was given to the Panzergrenadiers of the Groß Deutschland Panzergrenadier Division, actually. Little fun note there. The other units would sort of receive it through various means. Some because they actually had elements made from the Groß Deutschland initially, so they sort of got to carry the titles. Well, others just sort of got them, so little fun note there. They were not reconnaissance troops, it seems is what they sort of hinted through here with the other stuff here. They weren't reconnaissance troops, that was just Fusiliers, which were part of the infantry divisions. And you've got Panzer here, there's a big rifle squad pushing in the west, going straight for the fuel point there hard, basically trying to play around here. Greedyfox has gone for a 4th Panzerlehr squad by the way there. He is heavy in on the Panzerlehrs. Probably more heavily in than I've ever seen a player since they were introduced, basically. Panzer squad then being wiped out there as Hero hits hard for democracy. Up here we got the Panzer seizing the point there. grabbing the building there. We got medics almost down there for Greedyfox. He's also popping down the medical supplies apparently just in case. I guess he just wanted to make sure he could get them out on time. It does delay the G33 upgrades here for the Panzer Division. You'd figure get those out as a priority. He also needs to connect the 2 points here to get the eastern fuel point under control. Hero here, pretty much reading the situation correctly, decides to go for a 50 caliber machine gun to help deal with all the infantry, and certainly the 50 calibers are very good at that due to being highly mobile and of course packing quite a punch. But there you go, all troops healed, reinforced here, good to go for Greedyfox and the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. The Panzerlehr march out, led by the Sturmpioneer, or perhaps they just decide to go each their own way. Ground points here, still need to grab these 2 points, or this is just going to get nothing out of this fuel point, which is obviously of little use to Greedyfox. On the west side here, Hero continues to advance, grab territory, very good. Back here, troops in reinforcing. 50 caliber there, almost done. The Mardukes, as also known. Panzers going for the calf point, more Panzers filling up. Here, Sturmpass then moves to the east to grab up points there. Other squad they're holding up. Greedyfox leads the offensive for Deutschland. And there you go, 2 Panzer squads move to the fuel point to help hold and grab it at the same time. Plus there's the other squad nearby the car pot. But there you go, we got Hero striking hard. 50 calibers, Riflemen just charging in there, barging through. Panzer squad there, popping a shield hand grenade. Might be able to do some damage, and then they have to retreat. There's simply too many Americans with too many guns. Greedyfox bring up troops to try and hold the line. Of course, need to be careful about the 5th cavalry. Also got troops that flank up behind. Could cause further trouble here for Greedyfox if he sticks around for too long. Eventually, he moves ahead here, despite knowing there's a 5th cavalry up there. I think that's a bit of a weird choice. MG34 there for Greedyfox. There's his hero, and there go Lieutenant flank up. Quickly focus on that Lieutenant down here. He could try and fight the units here, but the Lieutenant's closer. More important, he's kind of ignoring their covers, and you know, to fight the Lieutenant on the wrong side. So there you go, has to fall back here. Good flank there by Hero. Catches Greedyfox's ill-advised counter-attack there in a bit of a vice and forces him to retreat. MG34 moving up. Panzers could also try and flank up through here, get behind the 5th caliber. Certainly one of the keys to Angoville is understanding how all these bits here work, these particular sort of corners, and then using them to flank your opponents effectively. And certainly Angoville is just a good teacher of maneuver. So if you know how to maneuver an Angoville, you usually tend to do reasonably, although I feel like they might have added too many shot blockers for some more recent updates. But there you go, Stielhand Grenade here on the 5th caliber there, the Mardus goes off and wipes it. Crew explodes. Apparently someone packed that Stielhand Grenade with a bit of extra love. Or explosives. Most likely explosives. Love usually tends not to be that volatile. Usually. Points there being secured here by the Sturmpioneer. Grenades, of course, do slow him down. He may want to put more focus on the munitions and get those G43s out there for the Panzers, because, again, like, until they get that, he's still basically fighting with below strength full grenadiers effectively, so, like, he wants to get those recon packages out there. He just wants to increase the firepower significantly, of course, get that 6th man, which, you know, also makes them harder to kill. But obviously, when against that, Rifle squad, they're suppressed, Panzer squad, they're suppressed. Both sides being suppressed here. Panzer looks like they're going to try and go for a flank here. Need to be careful, of course, the 5th calibers. Rifle squad, Lieutenant caught here with the MD34. And up north here, we got Sturmpioneer of the Racing squad. 2nd truck out there for Greedyfox. Looks like he's going for aggressive attack. And Hero decides to call in his own personal heroes, the paratroopers, the 1 and 1st Airborne. Careening through the skies in their parachutes. Ready to throw off Greedyfox's right flank there. So moving up. Foot punch moving up. There you go. 5th cover there, trying to suppress them. Panzer squad number 1. No, managed to get past 2nd squad. They can suppress. Still could pop a grenade up close. They may get the Rifle squad. Need to flank behind the 5th cover soon. Up north here, paratroopers retreating as, well, they got caught in a shed. The Führer shed. Probably not. But I'm sure in American documentaries it will somehow have been up to that, since they always gotta, you know, make things seem bigger and grander than they are. In this shed, Hitler himself made the plans for the invasion of America. It was only through the brave sacrifice of those 3 paratroopers that these plans were averted, and democracy was saved once more. Yeehaw. Anyways, Lieutenant of the Panzers MG34 moving up. Back here, troops sitting out there. Schwerer Panzerquartier up there for Greedyfox, Lieutenant being hammered MG34. Hero going for the Stuart light tank. Fuel pond and east being seized there by Hero's troops. His paratroopers back to full strength after the ambush at the Führer shed. MG34 consider hammer away. They should pop and sending up on for extra damage. Always a good ability to use on both the MG34 and the MG42. It's sadly a very overlooked ability. Unfortunately, again, it's a really good one. And usually you can tell some of who the good players are, because A, they use the machine guns actually, but they also remember to use the damn abilities. Well, I forget to use them, so I should know. I'm not that good. Panzer there's a rifle squad. They'll wish it were, and work towards it. Panzer squad there, first squad up here with the G43 or the recon package, which of course gives them a bunch of G43s, plus access to another chat, which overall just makes them, well, obviously better than for the most part. And there you go. Paratroop squad coming up here. Note the way he's moved up. He could have gone straight forward for the front, but again, he moves up behind the Panzers, increasing the chance of getting the damage on those retreat. In pops tactical assault. 2 thumbs up to Hero. Definitely a man who understands the utility of the paratroop and the strength. A man of quality. Panzer squad hitting up to flank the Stuart light tank here with our anti-tank rifle grenades. Gonna land a nasty hit there potentially. And we go down again the Stuart light tank. Some time for him to get out any armor. He will probably have to consider some academics. At least here we got the resistance being hammered by Sturmgewehr fire, K98K fire, and the Gewehr 43 fire. Resistance there though managed to almost dodge it all, except for Lewis there. Bit too slow. Running up against the MG44 holding up the house here. The machine gun crew had forgot to put out the welcome mat, but they did bring out the MG34. Back here, troops reinforcing. Schwerer Panzer quarters standing still. Hero lines up here north of the Führer shed, ready to launch another assault here against Greedyfox's eastern holdings. Machine gun there being assault, the paratroopers moving in, but they found the MG44. Can it find time? Oh no, not in time. There you go, grenade through the window. Still getting suppressed here. Didn't do enough grenade damage. Note you gotta be careful if you throw a grenade in the building, since depending on where the unit is in the building, the grenade will actually not damage themselves. You know, as an example, if a machine gun see pop the grenade, it actually wouldn't do any damage because again it's so heavy. So you gotta sort of be careful where you chuck your grenades on certain larger buildings. Up north here, Rod squad there being heavily damaged. Turns self fighting with the bazooka. The Stuart light tank moving in. We got the Lieutenant out there for Greedyfox and the Panzerdivision. Sturmpeony moving ahead. We got Lieutenant Bob in the building, but they're going to take some heavy fire here. Stuart light tank with paratroopers again. Note he swings up behind Greedyfox's force here, punishing them for extending without any sort of flank coverage. So in this case, did manage to pop tactical assault, but still could him out. Gonna wipe out now. Goes Steel Pass needs to be very careful, since again these guys can do some serious damage. There you go. Tactical assault doing heavy damage. 1 man already down. 2 men down. Almost getting a wipe there. Had Greedyfox been a bit slow to retreat there, those Sturm pioneers would have been toast. Here, troops in reinforcing setting out there for the German army. MG34 Akednev setting out there. Stuart light tank setting out for Hero. Seizing the eastern viewpoint. In the west, Panzer Facility seizing the western munitions. Back here, troops in reinforcing for Greedyfox. MG34 holding out there. And gloriously so. We got BARs out there for Hero. We got 477, 73 and 76. Greedyfox does some time for calling any armor here. And we got more G43 recon packages on the way there for his troops. His infantry. Troops out there. We got 5th Cavalry coming the western point here. We got Panzer Squad here versus the Stuart light tank. Quick anti-tank rifle grenade. Good hit there. Virtually 2 gained. Held back from the western field point with ease. Eastern one is probably going to have the best luck to push in fast. And there you go. Panzer Squad in. MG34 squad also back up. Paratroop squad here caught with MG34. Feeling the bite of the Maschinengewehr. Back here, nothing further going on there for Greedyfox, except a bit of light healing reinforcement. We got a mortar on the way there for Hero to probably help deal with the machine guns. Not a bad idea at all for Hero, as long as it doesn't fall into the hands of the Germans. And there you go, Rifle squad routed. Got the MG54 and the Sturmpanzer moving in. Big push into the east here as Hero once more digs into the west to deal with the crowd advances. You send something out there for Hero. Mortar done for Hero and the 2nd Armoured Division. Got the Lieutenant hit by Kevin. They're going to get spotted. Be careful with that. Sturm Pioneer gaining virtually 2 there. MG44 catching the Lieutenant there in a hailstorm of lead, forcing a retreat there. Fighting for the victory point. We got the paratroopers moving in there. Thompson's at the ready. Ready to hose down some krauts with lead and freedom. Tactical assault there, stay behind heavy cover there to just tear apart the paratroopers up close there. Grenade off though. Ooh, close one there, close one. Fight for the cover point here. Panzer squad catching the mortar in a really bad spot. Could have popped a grenade, he didn't. Allowing Hero to get his mortar out there. Maybe got our way anyways, but certainly increased the chance of getting out without popping the grenade. Where's some squad here with the Panzer Facilities. We got the MG4 going for the eastern victory point in the west. Here we got Panzer squad moving ahead. Akednev might be trying to move in there, but need to be careful not to extend. 5th Cavalry repositioning. Intense finding here. Couple of minutes away from Panzer 4 here for Greedyfox versus Hero. Reactions retreating right in front of the MG34. Sturm Pioneer retreating. Akednev falling back. And then base healing reinforcement up here. Same here. We got the Major out for Hero, allowing him to push for armor, though he will be behind. Greedyfox will be able to get out the Panzer first, unless somehow managed to really cut off all of Greedyfox's fuel fast. And even then, like, I don't think that's likely to be able to fully catch up. The aim is be careful, need to retreat here. MG34 moving in. Panzer moving up as well. 2 squads to go with the Gewehr 43. Oh, reconnaissance package. There we go. Rifle squad even caught with the other MG34. More rifle moving ahead here. We know grenades. And we got this dual launcher in. Need to get, of course, around the Schwer Panzer squads. There you go. 30 more flak fire. A camouflage from the hits from the Stuarts, but they could see it go down possibly. Or at least it popped the incendiary pins around the time. He might be able to do it, but no. Gets away there. Still a usage of village there by Greedyfox on his machine guns. Still I feel like a bit of a miss there. Return though, trying to make a break for it and catch the Germans off guard. Instead gets caught by an MG34 up close. The assaults are not pretty. Mod finds him rain down. We got artillery here. He just wants those damn krauts out of that damn house. And there you go, with the artillery and the threat of even more artillery. He does successfully do it, and at the same time a large force pushes past the Fuhrer shed and successfully routes the MG34 as well as, you know, his repositional raid, but needs to definitely retreat here. Ralph Squad are getting absolutely demolished out in the open by the MG34, the Sturmpioneer and the Gewehr 43. Casualties piling up. The road is littered in corpses in olive green. Panzer Sturmpioneer opening up, there's Ralph Squad and the Parachute. There you go, quick grenade flung through the skies, the air, and there you go. Panzer Squad almost annihilated, virtually free though. Quick retreat, tactical assault at that range seems quite ambitious. Still, he's doing it. Hero believes in his men, in their capabilities. He trained them himself. Probably not. Sturmpioneers routed. Parachute was also pushing back. The Sturmpioneers casualties piling up. The area is just littered with the dead. Greedyfox phoning to the headquarters, demanding the Panzer force being sent ahead. The Americans are everywhere, but I'm sure there's a Panzer we can break through and kick their asses back into the Atlantic, or at least the English Channel, or at least a nearby lake. I'm sure of it. Sees an eastern fuel point here. Panzer 4 halfway down there. 4 Greedyfox troops are healing, reinforcing, battered and beaten. Well, not that beaten, but you know, battered at least. Paratroopers there. Grab the point here, very close to the ace level. 20 kills so far. Hero here certainly putting to display why paratroopers going. There you go, another grenade. Good lord. And there you go, tactical assault as well. Truly a man of aggression and ambition. Sadly though, ambition can't, you know, go up against an MG34 point blank range. There are limits. But there you go. Panzerkampfwagen 4 Ausführung Jod here mobilized for the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. Panzerverlierer and Sturmpioneer leading a successful counterattack against the lieutenant. Mostly successful because there's just a lieutenant there with a few other guys. Not exactly enough to stop a reinforced German infantry platoon. More paratroopers called in as Hero desperately begs for more support of the elite 101st Airborne. Ralph Squad here caught by the Schwer Panzer quarters and the Panzer Force suffering spectacular casualties. In the east, Greedyfox's assault continues as he vigorously pushes forward to seize as much as he can in one go. Very good. In the far west, Stuart there. Sun remembering to assist, goes to action as the Panzers are beneath. Be careful, it doesn't get flanked by the Panzer 4. And Greedyfox is on the hunt. Of course, he needs to be careful not to extend his Panzer 4 into an area where he can't get it out there. But say, you know, ends up in a bad spot with anti-tank weapons and whatnot. So far, goes for the Stuart, almost takes it out here in the east. Far point here, Pearson's cut to ribbons by the Sturmpioneer, slaughtered. The body is staining the grass with blood. Sturmpioneers close to veteran 4. Paratroopers, they're getting shot out in the open. Need to be careful of those veteran 3 Sturmpioneers. They're quite accurate, they're quite lethal. And there you go, veteran 4 game getting suppressed by the 5th Company to retreat. Panzer squad almost got the eastern fuel point. Western victory point being seized here. Panzer 4 there, sneaking about. And there you go, West Front has entirely collapsed here for Hero for now. Though, of course, the Eastern Front to make good progress. There you go, the ace paratroopers, 23, 24 kills. Stretch the Panzerfusiliers without mercy. Panzer 4 there hits a mine laid down there by Hero's Rieslans before they obviously got shot to bits by the Germans. Shot on the way there for Hero, bring up his own army to contest the Kraut Panzers. Back here, troops reinforcing, close to veteran 3. Panzer 4 going for the 5th Company, shoots and misses. Not very spectacular there, obviously. Sherman halfway down, we also got bazookas there out for the Major now, forming up an improvised and a tank team to take out that Kraut Panzer. More mines going off there, further causing some light damage to the Panther 4, all slowing down. If he just had more to punish it with, this would be great for Hero, but it's just a nuisance for Greedyfox. In the west, units being obliterated by the Steward, and a fresh counterattack here by Hero. Panzer Paratroopers wing in, there no upgrades for them yet. Bit short munitions there. Obviously having to prioritize bazookas rather than Thompsons. Panther 4 being hauled back, needs to be repaired here. Getting multiple kits up for the Steward Pioneer as well. We got now most of the map here under control of Greedyfox and the Panzerlehr Panzer Division. Panzer is charging head straight into the Sherman and the Steward light tank. No fifth cover yet to enter the Sherman. Of course, he's going to have to rise the munitions. We've got the second cover there for Greedyfox just to further increase his chances of stopping that Amerikanischer Panzer. At least Spielzeugpanzer. With sufficient fire back here. Panzer being repaired up there for Greedyfox. Good to go once more. Sherman in eastwards, got the mortar backing up. Steward joining as well. That looks like a sweeping counterattack to breach the eastern lines. As right now, most of Greedyfox's essential course is on the west side, so heading east where he's not really putting much attention. It's going to be great. There's also increased chance of quickly overwhelming unit and destroying it. So, thumbs up there to Hero. That is his plan, but it does seem like he's still tying down a significant part of his force to defend the west side, rather than just committing as much as he can to an eastern push and leaving only a small screen. But no, looks like he's activated, drawing away the Panther from the west towards the east, and there we go. In fact, maybe able to have two bazookas here by the house, by the Führer shed. The Führer shed house. Panther 4, they're taking heavy damage from the bazooka fire and the anti-tank rifle grenades. Certainly highlighting the power of the bazookas, which is they have a really high rate of firing game. Panther 4 shoots, cut away, lose it here. Down from mistake though, Greedyfox charging this Panther 4 blindly with no infantry escort. Single doing an enemy attack. Definitely a bad call there by Greedyfox, and he's one that Hero, of course, was able to easily punish. Taking out the Panther 4. Munitions cooked off. Almost got the Sherman, though, which might help a bit. Troops have been suppressed, but still losing a Panther 4 for Sherman is still a pretty bad trait there for Greedyfox. Doesn't get the Sherman even then. Stewart taking some damage. Might be able to hit it with a lot of anti-tank rifle grenades. Damage entering there as well. Might have a small chance taking out there then. Nothing on the Stewart light tank. Troops being obliterated as retreat. Rifle squad, they're pinned down to the ground. Smoke being deployed here by the Sherman to help increase the chance of the Sherman surviving here. As Greedyfox is on the hunt, Steward light tank takes a direct hit. Rocket pierces and knocks out the gun. And the Steward goes down, but in its sacrifice, it does allow the Sherman to escape. So got the unit pinned down. It looks like Hero, and all the excitement, all the fervor, has managed to forget about one unit. Paratroopers was there peering through the fire and smoke, ambushing the Germans at point blank range. We got 26 kills, 27 kills, 28 kills, 29. They're just demolishing here. I think Greedyfox isn't realizing going off thing. His unit's being demolished. 32 kills. Holy smokes, 34 kills. It's just dead Germans everywhere. 35 kills. Greedyfox is paralyzed. What on earth is going on? He's just losing units. He's lost both the cannon recruits. Now the Panzer Squad wiped out 39 kills. Holy smokes. Greedyfox just got annihilated. I don't know what happened. I'm guessing he just slightly panicked or something, but good God, both the cannons were out and so many other dead Germans. Holy smokes. I mean, they just gained plus 10 kills there. Almost, I think, plus 15. Good God. That again shows you how powerful they can be. Holy moly. Absolutely demolished Greedyfox there, man. Whatever advantage he had, they just got completely sunk. He's going for a Panther 4. Probably not a bad idea here. Both of them is going to be big loss there for Greedyfox, and it's going to be a big issue for his armor. Beat the Panther 4 any future targets he could consider going. The double Kevins definitely making much harder for them alongside the bazookas. So Greedyfox just makes things a lot harder for himself with that one. Doing pass close 35, and he forced back here by all the paratroopers. Two squads upgraded, one with the Thompsons, the ones with the Medal of Honor. And that's definitely some absolutely crazy stuff. Up the MG-34 being exposed to a deep flank. He needs to retreat now. We got Obersoldaten as Greedyfox realizes tougher stuff is needed. He needs the elite Obersoldaten. And there you go, tactical advance again. The MG-34 goes down. Another staggering blow here to Greedyfox. Just cancel the Panther 4 to turn his hopes and dreams to the mighty Tiger tank, Die Tiger. In the hopes that this mighty edifice of German engineering and will can turn the tide and shatter the Americans like brittle glass upon the cold, hard floor of the German Reich. Paratrooper charging ahead here against the Panzer, doing heavy damage there. Troops being suppressed, murdered, and routed. Sherman charging in there. Fury in his crew's hearts. Damage ending as several anti-tank rifle grenades pierce the armor and deal sufficient damage. Western midpoint seats alongside the fuel point there. Eastern side is now being painted entirely in the colours of the Star Spangled Banner there. Rifle squad flank in here. 10 kills, close effective 3. Oberson going the Infrared Sturmgewehr 44. Sturmpioneer sending east, and there you go. Oberson good to go there. Back here, troops reinforcing, healing. Tiger tank is about to hit and shatter hero, possibly. Tiger tank. Rifle squad coming into the Oberson's line of fire. The infantry Sturmgewehr makes short work of the riflemen, cutting them to ribbons in a matter of seconds, leaving numerous dead. Paratroopers are moving in, forcing retreat here. 44 kills, mortar firing down, and the opposite doing no damage. Got a unit wiped somewhere, thinking these Sturmpioneers cut apart the Major, leaving behind only a bazooka as the only sign he ever existed. Tiger tank charging in, going straight for the infantry, straight for the heart of Heroes' forces, for the paratroopers, seeking to avenge all those Germans that got completely annihilated by them. In the east side here, 5th calibers and machine gun MG-44 there halts. Counterattack from Greedyfox to reclaim this inside there. Coup de main thwarted by a stout line of machine guns there from Hero. And there you go, the cannons make the pressing down to the Tiger, highlighting props to Greedyfox that he made a mistake there. And we'll have to be careful about those two cannons. They can quickly do some serious damage to the Tiger tank if he's not careful. He needs to get those cleared out quickly and recaptured. So to get those back against Hero, that of course means he'd suddenly have a lot of anti-tank weapons, and Hero would not. In the west side here, we got Panzer versus the Lieutenant. Nope, it's the only squad not okay with the Gewehr 43. No sign of that there. Tiger tank need repairs. Back here, troops reinforcing for Greedyfox. Tiger tank bursts eastwards there, backed up by Panzerverlierer, Oberstleutnant and the Sturmpioneer. Machine guns starting to find themselves in a slightly bad position as they've faced off with the Tiger tank, which is a bit more than their machine guns is rated to halt. It looks like they both survived, both escaped the grasp here of Greedyfox's Tiger tank. Back here, troops reinforcing. German heading eastwards. Close veterans 1, paratroopers out, once more passing through the Furious shed, or past it. Tiger tank doing some repairs, good hit there, paratrooper dead. Paratroopers getting absolutely blown here by the Tiger tank and the Sturmpioneer combo. Need to be careful with them. It'll be a shame here for Hero to lose them. Big push here with paratroopers and Raketten up on the flank here. Good maneuvering there by Hero, by the way. Comparatively, Greedyfox seems less keen on maneuvering through here and there. Sort of outmaneuvers put on, but our way. Pursued here by Raketten as the bazooka team to get the Tiger fast. Tiger lands a great hit. All of a sudden, Sturmpioneer's in the way there. He's trying to be in the way of paratroopers. They're both popping tactical advance. Both been equipped there with Thompson, but Tiger tank lands a devastating hit, leaving many dead amongst the shrubbery. A catastrophic hit there. Still, Tiger tank have to get out of there. Meanwhile, looking to cut off the retreat path here of the Tiger tank. Good move there, fixing it up there, and there we go. Unit wiped out. Panzer squad has bitten the dust, leaving down with only 2 Panzerverlierers, 1 Oberstleutnant squad, and the Sturmpioneers. Greedyfox is holding on against the sheer numbers of Hero and the second armament. Tiger tank getting ahead. They need to get the Tiger tank out there before the Raketten moving in there. Panzer is trying to clear them out and force away. There you go, successfully does it at point blank range, giving the Tiger tank a chance to escape and get out of this mess. Panzer squad about to get wiped. Sherman takes a hit. Tiger tank there, close veterans 1. Need to get those Panzers out of there. Might be too late now. Almost got the Sherman here going for it. Sturmpioneers moving in, 16 kills. Tiger tank misses the Sherman. Lieutenant fires bazookas. Rear hits there on the Tiger tank. Shot bounces from the frontal armor. Almost got the Sherman there. Lieutenant almost been cut ridden for the Sturmpioneers. Still mounted. Smoke screen down. Tiger tank's going to take the shot for the smoke. Sherman goes off like a firecracker. And the Tiger tank's going to need to get out of there fast. Obliterating more units. Oh, he's popped Command Tiger to buff the units near it. Interesting move there. Might have been a misclick, but if not, that's pretty interesting. The 10 there, they're being slightly cut rims there by the buff Sturmpioneers. Now Tiger tank getting out of there. Need to get the Sturmpioneers up these Shen here, and a waste for Greedyfox loses now 8 Sturmpioneers. Also, you get a Tiger tank back here, troops reinforcing. West side of there we captured by Hero. We got 275 versus 220. Tiger tank, hold back for repairs. 300 quarters continue to form up a zone of no-go for anything American. And we got more Sturmpioniere for Greedyfox and the Panzerlehr Panzerschule. As Obersoldaten and Panzer set out here to counterattack and capture sacred German territory from the hands of the Americans. 45 kills on those paratroopers. 45! And there you go, Charlie Shredder. Definitely a bad call there, but Greedyfox maybe this a bit starts to get things up time. The Obersoldaten just trying to do the best. Grenades being lobbed, but only destroying masonry, and not the German soldier. Well, made one of them. Oh, well, there you go. Severe firepower there from the Thompsons. Just sprays the area, leaving several Obersoldaten down, except for Oberleutnant Ludwig, who even in death defiantly T-poses. Tiger ace there. Oh, Tiger tank being repaired. Not quite an ace yet if it ever gets there. Double Sturmpire squads there, both repair kits. Hard at work. A Kevin's being hauled around here by Hero. Another Sherman for Hero. No Jacksons for him. Just good old American ingenuity in tanks. Orbs on there being reinforced. On the west side, trying to go for the western field point. We got 232 versus 220. Hero son looks to be in control of the situation now here versus Greedyfox. The Greedyfox certainly is not giving up. He believes in the German cause. Still no upgrade on that squad. I'm a bit surprised that obviously munitions going for a lot of other things, so I suppose it's not that surprising, but you'd figure he'd try for it a bit faster. The Kevin Cody, but the Tiger tank shot doesn't quite hit. The Kevin shoots bounces. Second one also bounces. Pretty lucky there. The Kevin crew takes him out of casualty. In this here, Petra with the Sturmpioneers. Assault rifles. Thompson by the side of the building. The Sturmpioneers have the upper hand. There we go. They're completely annihilating the paratroopers. 24 kills. Truly, screaming eagles. Screaming for help. Almost gets wiped. The one man survives. One man runs. Obersoldaten moving east was there backed up by a hardened ace Panzerfusilier squad season eastern point of the Sturmpioniere. Other Sturmpioniere squad season territory. The Titan moving up here. 16 kills, close eventually 2. Could catch the mortar and wipe it out. If he shoots in time. Direct kill hit there, kills one of the mortar men, but the others get away. Push the east side, catching the machine gun there, repositioning position there, and pushes away there. Good work, got a Shem reacting. On the west side, we got Panzerfusilier versus Rifle Squad. D33s versus BARs. Obersoldaten in trouble. They could consider blend curve to smoke off here. And they can have the Shem to hit them. Of course, could just try and get the Tiger tank in there. Of course, he needs to be careful still about what could be waiting here. Charging in his Tiger tank a bit blind without aim support. I feel like he's always a bad idea there. Particularly to cost him a Panzer IV when he didn't have it the first time. But seems like Greedyfox has no time for lessons. Tiger tank there might get the Sherman. I would certainly put the second one out of commission there. Go back to 2 getting the Tiger tank. Furichet there takes a hit from the Tiger tank. And there you go again. Flank hits. Almost the same spot there that he got ambushed with the Panzer IV. Will this be an exact repeat of what caught the Panzer IV and destroyed it? That would be a bit embarrassing there for Greedyfox. That would be a bit embarrassing. Tiger tank though hammering away there. We got 21 kills. Sturmpioneers trying to cover up there. Of course not to lose those as well. But Ken members bazookas just flying at the Tiger tank. He got paired with the bazookas. Certainly indicating his determination to destroy the crap Panzers. And looks like the Tiger tank will go down almost in the exact same spot he lost the Panzer IV. Eek. Again, like, he needs to support his tanks with infantry and keep mind of his flanks there. I mean, he pretty much just lost his Tiger tank to what cost him is the Panzer IV. That's a bit awkward. Good work by Hero being able to punish Greedyfox for making the same mistake twice in a row. So right now, Greedyfox situation just got a lot worse, and he just lost his Vetsy 2 Tiger tank. And his opponent still has a massive force compared to him. So Greedyfox going to have to work harder to get this under control again. And he's certainly intent on showing it. Counter-attacking here. We got more Obersoldaten here for Greedyfox and the German army. Petrol's 50 coming up. We got Sturmpioneers with 27 kills. Rushing for the west side, which is completely open there. Good move back here. There are lots of troops reinforcing. Hero has a massive force compared to the Greedyfox. And that could certainly be a problem. We got so much infantry. We got Lieutenant, 3 paratroop squads, and 2 rifle squads. That's a total of 6. So admittedly, Greedyfox starts getting there. He's got 2 Sturmpioneers, 2 Panzers, and 2 Obersoldaten. Of course, there's then also the machine guns and the mortars and everything else. There, plus the Sherman. It's like, all the way, the things are looking pretty serious around here. And pretty seriously awkward for Greedyfox. Second Oberson squad out here for Greedyfox and the Panzerdivision. Finally getting infantry in the other squad. It may not matter, there's a paratroop squad that's inbound to murder them, or at least attempt to murder them.
We've dropped to 200 points.
Panzerdivision opening up, 19 kills. Paratroop squad moving ahead, their grenade off on the Panzerdivision. Sherman moving ahead, 3 kills, halfway to Veteran 1. A Academy over there for Greedyfox. Going for another one. Hopefully he doesn't end up losing that one to Hero. Though of course I'm sure Hero would love another one, though he probably would just destroy it, to be honest. Sturm has a fang, the 5th guard force on the way there. Good work. We got 159 versus 194. I'm guessing Greedyfox is going to be greedy again and try and go for a second Tiger tank. Even as Hero just keeps pouring on the pressure. He's got so much fuel, but he's actually got so many units he can't go for another tank even if he wanted to. He'd need to lose a lot of units to have the room for it. Sturm Panther squad take direct hit from the Sherman, forced to retreat. Almost got the Eastern Point. If you have these Sturm Ponies would be a costly loss for Greedyfox and the Panzerdivision. The very Reich itself to lose them. In the west, big push here. Double Obersoldaten, double Panzerdivision, swinging hard into the west. Still upgrading the other squad. My planning light machine this time around. MD-54 holding the lieutenant. Need to get that one out of there. Gaining Veteran 4 in the west. The assault continues. So far, no resistance in Canada, of course. That's going to quickly change in a matter of moments as they run into machine guns and heavily armoured American or equipped infantry. Armoured. But there you go. Round squad, they're about to get wiped out. Could be a win there, of course, technically for Greedyfox. And no, he gets away. Damn lucky there for Greedyfox. Oh, for Hero, not Greedyfox. Grenade up for the paratrooper squad. Almost gets a wipe there. In the west, Oberson pushing back the rifle squad there. Although Oberson squad not following up here. Sherman moving in there. Tiger taking some time way here in the east. The Kednev down to 5 from the lieutenant. Oberson going for the machine gun. Going for the Gibraltar landing on the MD-54. Crewed by paratroopers. Wipes the entire crew. Blowing them to chunks. Sherman moving forward there. Panzers doing when they can. 13 kills. Other squads suppressed by heavy machine gun fire. And they still haven't been unsuppressed. Damage ending the Sherman. The chaos ensues. The death toll continues to rise as Greedyfox plows his way through the western fields there. Right into another machine gun. His casualties once more rising. Phew. Couple of moments away there from the Tiger tank. Sturm moving east. Has got a paratroop squad there. The ones with the 51 kills on them now. 51! Versus the A Sturm Pioneer. 2 Sturm Pioneer squads here. Who will win this one? Looks like the paratroopers are actually winning that one with the Thompsons. Against the Sturmgewehr 44. Should pop a concussive grenade here, except there's no munitions for it, so I guess not popping to the building here. On the west side here, machine gun moving up there. Veteran 4 close to Veteran 5, I guess. Moving ahead here, can now go for the concussive grenade. There we go. Tactical assault at long range, pretty risky there. See, this is 2 Sturm Pioneer squads. Yes, of course, tactical assault does mean you're easy to hit as well. So right now, the paratroopers of brief fire took a lot more damage. Down to 4 men, they're quickly bleeding out. They're 52. 30 on those, down to 3. Oh, retreats. Might actually had a chance of getting a white with them using the Sturm Pioneers. But I guess he wasn't quite keen on that. There we go, Veteran 5 there. On the machine gun from an ace machine gun crew. They're tearing through the Academy of the crew in a matter of moments. We've got 75 points left here. Greedyfox needs to get moving. Turn push back here. Punch coming up there with the bazooka as well. Big push here by Hero, Rav squad, and paratroop bazooka team showing eastwards. Tiger tank is moments away there, but Greedyfox going to have to put everything else on hold to get the manpower for it as well. Sherman rolling ahead, we got 61 versus 194. Paratroopers challenging the Panzer and the Veteran Sturm Pioneer. Sherman, of course, in game from the other side. Bazooka hit there from the Panzer. In the west side, Obersoldaten punching in it. Straight into the machine gun again. Ah. Here, Obersoldaten there versus the Rav squad. Still an upgrade for those Obersoldaten. MD-54 moving up here. Machine gun to deal with that. Should pop into up here for increased damage. Seems like he's not aware of the ability exists. He just doesn't want to use it, though. I'd say definitely that would be a mistake. He did think it wasn't worth it. It is very much worth it. Machine gun gaining host, though. But he probably had a chance of wiping it out there if he were to pop the incendiary arm pistol rounds, I think. Choosing up again, hold with MD-54 still. Almost got the 5th caliber here. Looks like Hero's forgotten about it, and he actually gets it. Why? Good lord. In the east, the Sturm Pods put back with the paratroopers. They do get away there. 55 kills, so they have a impressive kill tally. Tiger tank is moments away. East side here, assault push back. Hero moves up, going for the western victory point. We got 44 versus 194. Tiger Tank is incredibly close. 42 versus 194. Can't take up the opposite on the paratrooper. Or punch with the strength of the paratrooper. There you go. Tiger Tank finally arrives here for Greedyfox. Tiger Tank number 2. But will it be sufficient? He's also had to put so much manpower on hold. He may not have enough to reinforce other troops and actually grab these points. Machine gun there, stopping another machine gun. Still no use of incendiary pitch rounds, but this time at least he has to shoot ammunition. 50 cal, that's the paratroopers at point blank range, and they halt them with violence. We got 36 as 194. Troops are reinforcing healing. Tiger Tank advances. Paratroopers caught, and they have no means to deal with the Tiger Tank's 88mm gun. Tiger Tank blazes through the ruins here. But once a nice orchard. 32 versus 194. Sherming out the west side. Going straight for the victory point here in the machine gun. Things are looking incredibly close here for Greedyfox back here. Troops continue to heal and reinforce. He's going to have to rush out, so I think under strength, just to contest some of those points and grab them. Machine guns in the west being pushed back. Don't lose the 8th machine gun crew, Greedyfox. Don't lose it. So much fuel though for Hero. Good lord, he's again been so much stuck with units he has not been able to use all his fuel here. Great hit from McKenna from the Sherman. Tiger Tank also moving in. Going for the eastern point with the Orbison Landing. 10 million to contest, but that's the Orbison Landing. They're no match. Bomb score on the victory point here. Tiger Tank moves up with its 8mm gun. Back here, troops reinforcing there. Goes down to rush them out there, despite not being fully informed because again he doesn't have the time for it. He's at 20 points versus the 194 of Hero. The Kempton about to deal with the Sherman alongside the Tiger Tank here. Ralph Squad trying to get off an anti-tank Ralph grenade, but gets off the point, giving more time here to Greedyfox. We've got 17 versus 194. In these massive force, we've got Panzers here. All of a sudden, also equipped with the sword off, engaging them. No sign of machine guns. There you go, halting the tide of democracy in the west. Stopping Hero at least for now. 16 points versus 194. All of a sudden moving up here rapidly for the eastern point. Should consider maybe some more booby traps if you have the munitions. Back here, troops are reinforcing. Need to get the machine guns out to the front again and defend each point. And also just push hard back, I think, at Hero there. Paratroopers with 57 kills. Good lord. 8 kills in the Tiger Tank. Mines could ultimately idea here. Grab the eastern victory point. We got 16 versus 194. Troops are healing, forcing to get the machine guns up there. Mortar and a 10 caught here by the Ace Panzer with 25 kills. Need to defend that victory point and the other one here as well. Need to get the machine guns on it. And possibly grab some more to turn on it as well. That'd be, I think, a very good idea there for Greedyfox. Ralph scored with paratroopers all pushing ahead. Even got the Kevins backing it up. Tiger Tank falling back here. 10 kills. Panzer Command on the way there. Troop need to cover up. Bunch gun from the Tiger Tank. Lots of bazooka fire there. Tiger Tank that brushes off most of the damage from the bazookas. On these sides here, we got paratroopers going in. 14 kills. Right in front of the Panzers and everything else. 50 there joining in. Suppressing them, defending the west-eastern point here. In the western, machine gun overwhelmed here. Grabbed another one right under Hero's nose. Paratroopers got there going for the point. Sherman prodding counting fire. Tiger Tank will have to counterattack. Back here, troops reinforcing. Hero could consider calling in a P-47 rocket straight to try and stop this. Could try and calling in. East side here, 5th cover coming up. Paratroopers got the point. Tiger Tank advances. Gauge the paratrooper squad. 1 kill, 16 kills in the Tiger Tank. Furious fighting here between Hero and Greedyfox. On the east side, another attempt here to grab the point, but I think with just one force at a time, he's going to have to launch a bigger assault, maybe considering in the mortar for a smoke in here. Air support call on the west side. There you go. Making it harder for the Tiger Tank round. Could open up the western victory point and then bleed out Greedyfox what he needs. Rockets flying through the air, screeching death, but the Tiger Tank evades it. Emptying force on the cannon back up again. Some steel parts retreating there. Troops bunched up. Needs to launch a counterattack to deal with us up. But Kevin being pushed back here. More rockets flying. Tiger Tank dodges it. Schwerer Panzer Abkatir. Unleashing flak latent death at the passing American aircraft. Need to fix up that Tiger Schneer, but also grab those points. He retreated everything though, interesting enough. Are moving up there? 11 versus 131 here. Paratroopers squad there with 57 kills. Holding up the Germans. Aircraft shot out of the sky by the sound of it. Maybe they just passed off their demolition, I don't know. The Kevin moving up, they need to come up, get close. Their paratroopers suppressed here by the A-70-34. 15 kills. Still no use of incendiary pistol rounds. Another push here by Hero's infantry. Machine gun there, hosing them down with a frontal shooting there. We got 8 points versus 131. Tiger tanks almost good to go there for Greedyfox. Panzers facility with the blown bazooka and anti-tank rifle goes for the Sherman. Almost got it. Tiger tank needs to get moving. MG-34's and firing away there. Need to pop the incendiary pistol round for increased damage. Use the ability, Greedyfox. Use it for maximum death. Maximum taunt. Tiger tank mobilized. Sturmpani is following up here as well. 30 kills. Going for a flank of the rifle squad. Very good. Other squads are being hosed down. Almost got the western point there. We got 8 versus 120. Tiger tank advances. Straight to the rifle squad. Bazooka and rocket fire there. Engaging the Tiger tank with extreme prejudice. Rifle squad though getting annihilated by the Sturmpani and Tiger tank combo. 32 kills. Is Greedyfox actually staging a comeback now against here despite having been hanging on at the very precipice of the abyss for quite some time? It looks like it. His forces now larger. He's demolishing Hero's forces. He's got 8 points left on. Hero could still turn this around and win this, but he needs to be careful not to make too many wrong calls. It's going to be GG. Bun grenade of the paratroopers. And they're being demolished. He needs room to contest the point. No, he hasn't got the Sherman eastward. Need to fix up the Tiger tank. He needs more armor as well if possible. And he needs to get those machine guns to defend here. There you go. Got one there, but also needs one east of what I think. Sherman blazing in. Almost got the orbital dead. Oh, paratroopers, not the orbital. They're also dead as well. He almost got those too. Good work there for Hero. But there you go. Tiger tank moving in. Paratroopers moving in there. 57 kills. Absolute madmen. 50 cover holding the paratroopers on the flank. Akem's moving in from the north. He got 8 versus 80. Paratroopers got routed. I think he needs to get the machine a bit closer. He may not actually be able to see properly on the point then. It could be a rush stolen under its nose if he's not careful. Paratroopers there being shot at. Tiger tank taking right here. We got close between the Tiger tank. Lieutenant being murdered. Huge engagement here as Heroes seem to be going all in on the eastern point. The cannon levels, infantry, support weapons, Sherman being repaired here. Paratroopers taking heavy fire. Machine gun sending out there. Tiger tank waiting repairs for doing anything else. Could try and flank up behind and hit the support weapons. Grenades going off left and right. We got 8 versus 71. 8 versus 69. Almost got the rifle squad. There we go. Another wipe. The Hero's forces are starting to bleed out. He still has all the paratroopers, including the ones with a lot of kills to their name. Smoke's another Sherman. I think from the mortar or the Sherman. Oh wait, smoke there. Sturmpani's going for support weapon. Tiger tank need to follow up in some ways. Paratroopers up, need to concussive grenade them, retreat now. There we go. Tactical assault. They're forcing the troops away there. 8 versus 53. Tiger tank enemy 2. 50 gun falling back to the other victory point. He's setting up fresh defense line, but might get wiped before that. Tiger almost got the Sherman. But Kednav's engaging the Tiger tank from the rear. Good work there by Hero. 8 versus 50. We got a lone unit moving towards the western point. Can he grab the point? Because again, there's a possibility he still stands correctly on the point. Oh, there goes the machine connector. See, good for him, I guess. Still, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. He's got other troops contest. And the east side here, massive engagement as Hero goes all in. 45 versus 8. Paratroopers there being hammered by the Tiger tank. Panzers moving up. Troops being obliterated by the opposite. Bang grenade off. Paratrooper squad almost wiped out. Hero is bleeding out incredibly fast. He's grabbing all the victory points. He's got all of them rendered neutral at the very least. The squad here still being suppressed. Is man to grab the point. We got 5 points left here. Versus 44. Pinned down. Needs to get the machine gun on the point. Looks like here Greedyfox forgot he's rushing in there. Sherman down. 3 points left. 44 versus 2. Oh, shit. He did it. And he moves into contest, loses the unit, and that's it. GG. Hero with barely nothing left wins the match against Greedyfox. An absolutely cataclysmic and spectacular battle, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. That was a lot of back and forth. That was incredibly close. The Greedyfox looked like he was on the edge of winning, but a few mistakes there cost in the end. Though he needs to really remember to use the abilities of the machine guns, and 2, he needs to be more careful of his flanks and supporting his tanks with them. I feel like those cost him twice. Meanwhile, Hero, I think, was much better on sort of maneuvering and flanking his opponent, which ultimately cost him the game. Won him the game, not cost him. Plus, used his abilities like tactical assault consistently. So, thumbs up there to Hero. He definitely earned this one, but good lord, was this an ever amazing fight. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, share with your friends, not the enemies, but do consider sharing with as many people as possible and sharing this spectacle. This is Imperial cheers. Thank you for watching. You'll leave one for the audience. Hope to see you all tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.